Unfortunately, I know I didn't actually. I was too busy setting it up. So here we are, 2 minutes into the game. The score is 1-0 Western. And we see the Matrix getting a shot on net there. Sorry for the little late start there. We're trying a new setup here tonight. Trying with our 3-camera setup to see if we can get a little better focus on the end zones. Anyhow, hopefully this is streaming, but trying with the 3-camera stream here. Matrix coming over the room. I don't know if our internet connection's good enough. Everything seems to be freezing a little bit here. Not ideal. Oh well. Western working around in the Matrix zone. Toombs now with the puck trying to get it out up to McDonald. McDonald across to Surratt. Surratt up the left side. Toombs with the puck now. He's moving it down. Western got a piece of that. Here comes Western. Carrying it over the Matrix line. So back checking from Surratt and James. Forcing him to the corner. Pass out front. There's McDonald on the side. He gets that away. He's up to Toombs. Toombs across now to Surratt. That one just intercepted. Back down. James in the corner now. With the puck circling behind his own net. And he's got some room to skate with it. He's looking for a pass, but he's going to take it up the boards. Checked by the Western player. Just bursts out ahead of him. And Western will shoot it back down. Toombs works that back now to Corbett. He fires it up the boards. And now we have Western working it back in their own. Carter forechecking. Here's James looking to take it away. McDonald back. Carter on him. Carter with a now. He and McEwen are heading up. Carter takes to the board. Checked by Western. Corbett tries to flip it up. Western with the puck now. Working it across. Rivers in there. Forechecking on that. Rivers keeps it in. Rivers passes it to McEwen. McEwen now in front. And he backhands it in. Carter back behind the net. Good chance in front. Fraser almost got a piece of that one for an open net. Western now getting it out in front. Western will clear that down the ice and relieve the pressure. Seeing this or not? Howard up the boards. Trivers and Howard fighting for West. Surratt now with it. Back to Howard. And Western flips it back. Trivers into the zone. Corbett back. Circling behind his own net. He puts it along towards to Marshall. Marshall now just past him. He gets it out. Western circling back around. Trivers takes a swing. Missed Corbett on him though. Trivers now fighting for it. Howard in to help with the puck. Howard now up along the boards to Surratt. Surratt now carrying it up the boards. Surratt puts it deep in the zone. They're fighting for it. Toombs along the boards. Now Martin. Martin fighting for it. McDonald helps him out, and Toombs. Martin gets it in. Toombs on him. Now McDonald. McDonald putting that one deep behind the net. Checking hard. Toombs checks him now. Fraser in the corner. Fraser out front to McDonald. Intercepted. Toombs all alone. Oh. He tried to do a nice deke into an open net, but net just missed it. Western's trying to clear it. Vermont keeps it in now. McDonald down low in the corner, battling for the puck. Toombs in to help him, but the puck goes the other way. Western trying to get it out. Vermont is on him though. Now he gets it deep in the corner. Fraser back in. Looks like there'll be a penalty against the Matrix for body contact. Fraser taking the first penalty of the game. So kind of curious if people can see our two satellite cameras in the corners. First time we're trying that today, but maybe I'll just go try and find that out. Oh, and a good save by Morash with the glove hand. They're lining up. Corbett now gets that to the line. Western keeping it in. Howard fighting along the boards. Western keeps it in. Back to the point. That one, Howard got a stick on that. Trivers second man in front. Corbett reverses it around the net to Howard. Howard now up the boards. That's kept in by Hackett for Western. Hackett with the shot. That's gloved down by Morash, but dropped it. Trivers fighting behind the net. That's out front. Good save by Morash, but it went off his blocker up in the air and bounced in behind him. That will put the Western up 2-0 in this game. There. Getting things sorted out here. I've got the score correct. 7 minutes, 14 seconds left in the first period. Matrix circling back in their own zone. Vermont looking for a pass up to McEwen. McEwen up to Fraser. Fraser carrying that in over the line. Fraser deep in the corner, circling behind the Western net. He's still got it. Carter now looking to, he just about directs a backhand past the goalie. Western looking to get it out. Vermont keeps it in, but Western does clear it down. Martin back. Martin looking for the long pass up to Carter. That was intercepted. Martin and Carter fighting along the boards now. Up to Fraser. Fraser now elects to carry it in. Fraser going wide, cutting to the net. A shot wide of the net. And Western puts it down. Matrix will make a change. We've got the Howard, Surratt, Marshall line out there now. Looking to get on the scoreboard for the Matrix here today. Yes, that shot. All right, here we go. Marshall. Good try. Good shot there. Howard now digging hard in the corner. Marshall with him. Marshall and Howard along the boards, fighting for it. Back to Phillips. Phillips just puts it wide now. Surratt in there checking him. Western now coming out the other side. Western carrying it up. James watching him closely. James and Phillips stop Western at the line, putting them offside. So the score, of course, 2-0 for Western, the home team here up in Evangeline at the rec center. 5:56 left in the first period. Western now. Okay. Here's Western coming over the line. James keeping him in the corner. That one was put in front. Marshall now up the boards. He flips it up. Western with the shot on net. That's redirected wide. James is on him. James up the side now. Pass up to Surratt. That's put back in now. Here comes Howitt. Western with the puck out in front. James and Phillips are there. Surratt now. That's kept in. Shot on net. Phillips is there to clear the rebound. Up to Surratt on the left wing. Surratt all alone. He's got two men to beat. And he elects to dump it. Big change here for the Matrix. Fraser forechecking with McDonald and Toombs now. Trivers and Corbett on the fence. Trivers now with the puck. Elects to carry it in. Trivers going deep. Looking for someone to pass through, carrying it behind the net. Stops in the corner. Back to Toombs. Toombs now back into Trivers. Trivers trying to carry it out. He's checked. Back to Toombs now on defense. Toombs carrying it in. Trivers checking him. Toombs now to help him out. Go back to Corbett. Corbett fires it up. Trivers gets it down the ice. Russell working to the cross. Carrying it in. Pass across the line. Trivers checks him. Now to Toombs. Toombs just gets it out over the line. Toombs now racing for the puck. Just inside the Western zone, but Western comes up with it. Forechecking by Toombs and Fraser, and that turns Western back. They're going to try and come out again. Western now checked by McDonald. McDonald with the puck over to Toombs. He's checked. Martin now back. Martin, he flips it off the boards over to McDonald. McDonald now looking for a pass. McDonald carrying it in. Over to Toombs. Toombs now backhands it over across. No one there. Here we have Vermont skating back for the puck. Vermont with the puck carrying behind his own net. Setting up now. He passes to McEwen. McEwen over to Carter. Carter carrying it up with Howitt now. Howitt and Carter enter the zone. Carter with a shot on net. And that one was barely handled by the Western goaltender. In behind, Howitt fighting for the puck. Howitt now with the puck. He's looking back to defense. Back to Martin. Martin with the puck now. Fires it on net. That makes it through. It's at the side to McEwen. Just goes through the crease. Western up the boards again. Back to Martin. Martin fires it in. Carter just barely missed tipping that one. Couple of good chances by the Matrix on this shift. Getting in. That puck just barely staying out of the Western net. Here with 3 minutes left in the first period. And it looks like we may have lost our connection for our live Facebook feed. I'll have to publish it later. Technical difficulties. Oh, and Western gets that puck out. There's James now circling back behind his own net. Western player chasing him. Doing a good job. Oh, flips it up the boards. Surratt coming in to help him. Western now working it behind the Matrix net. Fraser is there to check him. They're battling for the puck. Western comes out with it out in front. Phillips relieves the pressure and gets that puck down the ice. That will be an icing call. Face off back in the Matrix zone. Matrix down 2-0. Here with 2 minutes, 21 seconds left in the first period. You need a goal to get on the board, I would say, to make sure they have a fighting chance for the next 2 periods of hockey. Howitt back to Corbett. Corbett up the boards, looking for McDonald. McDonald now racing for the puck against the Western defenseman, pressing him hard in there. Howitt comes into orbit. They get it deep. Shot on net. Here comes Western back. Rivers pokes the puck away from him. Toombs now with the puck. Pass over to McDonald. McDonald coming in. McDonald makes it through. Good move up in front. Good shot on net. A nice save. A couple of nice saves. Puck loose in front. Toombs trying to fire that one. Trivers now. Oh, hits the post. Oh my goodness. Here's Trivers again. Oh, he hits the other post. My goodness. Someone should tell that boy he needs to put the puck in the net. Here they come now. Howard gets it deep. That's back to Trivers on defense. Trivers up to Toombs. Toombs now gets it deep. He's going for a change. And Carter up forward, checking all by himself. Back to Vermont now. Vermont to Martin. Martin up to looking for Fraser. That one's tipped in the Western zone. Western now flipping it down the ice. And that will be an icing call against Western. Wow, what a flurry of activity there for the Matrix. Some really amazing chances to score. Trivers hits 2 posts, possibly a crossbar. Got Martin Vermont with Fraser, Carter, and McEwen out here. Fraser pushes the puck forward. The Western goaltender covers it up. Fraser looking to win the draw. Fraser looking to get it back. Western's there to intercept it. Western flips it off the glass. Martin now battling in Carter. That's an offside play. Oh, no, we have a penalty on the play. A tripping call. It looks like Western will go to their second power play of the game with Carter heading to the box. We had one other penalty earlier with Fraser and body contact. So, the Matrix looking to kill this penalty with 44 seconds left in the first period. Howitt at the draw. He wins that back. Martin now looking to flip it up the boards. Battling with Western, keeping him to the outside. Vermont now, he gets a stick on the puck. They circle back around. Martin now, and he gets that by the Western defense and down the ice. Western trying to regroup. Marshall up there forward tracking. They have to reverse it behind the net. Marshall again, circling in front. Western tries to pass that up. That pass was missed, and that will be an icing call. Matrix doing a good job early in this penalty kill, making Western throw away the puck. So Toombs is looking to win the draw. That goes over to Phillips. He fires it in. That's blocked by Western. Toombs back checking. We've got a 3-on-2 here now. That's fired. Easily handled by Morass with the pad save. That will be the end of the second period of play. 1 minute, 16 seconds left in the penalty to Carter as they start the second period. So, the Matrix looking for their first goal of the game. Some excellent chances. Particularly the one play with a post, 2 posts on opposite sides of the net from Trivers on the same play. Coach Tyson Kelly will be talking to his players, giving them some pointers, probably saying, I want you to put the puck in the net, is what I'm guessing. Crisp fall evening here at the Evangeline Rec Center. Ash heading back to his net. We need some really good stops here for the Matrix tonight. Scored 2-0. 1 minute 14 seconds left in the penalty as the Matrix look to kill that off. James now fires that down the ice. Here comes Toombs in for checking. He's in there hard. Western trying to come out with it. They pass it up. Fraser also coming back. Here's Phillips now forcing him to the outside. Western now back to defense. They fire that puck in. Saved by Morash. Puck loose in front. Toombs comes up with it though. Toombs backhands it high down the ice. 40 seconds left in the penalty now. Here comes Western. Right to Arsenal. Fraser right on him. Fraser backhands it down. Here comes Western again. Held up at the line. And Fraser, with a good effort at the line, puts Western offside. 26 seconds left in the penalty. We're seeing a change here with McEwen and Howitt coming out with Rivers and Corbett. And here comes Western. Rivers directing them to the outside. Western now coming behind the net. Corbett keeps him to the outside. Back to defense. That one just misses the net. Trivers now on it. Trivers fires it down, but kept in by Western. Fighting along the boards is Howitt. That came through to the Western defenseman. Howitt now on him. They put it deep. Trivers is there though. And a big long pass. I don't know if Trivers was looking for Marshall, but it just went wide, and that will be an icing call. So we've got the McEwen, Howitt, Marshall line on with Vermont and Martin on defense. Howitt brings that puck forward. Western working it around. Here's McEwen now. He passes that out to Marshall. Marshall makes a move over to back to McEwen. And it looks like there's a penalty delayed coming up. Martin now working around to Vermont. Fuller fires that in, and Western touches the puck. It'll be a body contact call against Western. Coach Kelly telling the players, slow that down, control the play. Let's see if we can get something going on this power play. Trivers and Corbett with McDonald, Fraser, and Toombs out for the power play. Fraser. Bad bounce off the boards. Here's Corbett though with the puck. He's looking for McDonald. That one knocked down. McDonald chips it in. And it's backhanded down the ice by Western. Morash plays that to Corbett. Corbett now behind his net, circling. Looking to pass. That one didn't go where he wanted it to. Here's Corbett again now. And he's putting that up. Here's now Trivers over to McDonald. McDonald skating over the line. McDonald back to Corbett. Corbett over to Trivers. That was just behind him. And it's out of the zone again. Trivers looking to set up the play. Over to Corbett. Corbett now. And he's looking to get it up to McDonald. That one's deep. They're going to have to forecheck and pick up this puck. Western now trying to put it down. Fighting along the boards. Fraser. Trivers skating back for the puck now. Trivers now circling back behind his own net. They got to set up this power play. Trivers to Toombs. Toombs now off the boards looking for Howitt. That went past him. They shoot it back down again. We have Martin now. Puts it around. Martin with the puck. Looking to pass it up. Fires it down the ice. Looks like that will be an icing call. Matrix having a hard time getting going on this power play. So with 30 seconds left in the penalty, we have Howitt and Carter and Surrett out with Vermont and Martin looking to score the first goal of the game for the Matrix. There's Martin now carrying that out. He flips that up to Carter. Carter across to Surratt. Surratt gets that in. Surratt now looking to push that one back to Howitt, but that was intercepted. Vermont now fighting at the line. Western brings it in. Martin keeping him to the outside. Western player now behind the net. Martin with Carter. Carter gets it out over his head. Western fires it down. Penalty's over, so that in fact will be an icing call. Face off down in the Western zone. .11 minutes and 10 seconds left in this second period. Somebody should update the scoreboard, I would say. Back to Phillips. Phillips to McEwen. Couldn't quite get the shot off. Western backhands it out. There's Phillips. Ooh, just skipped over his stick. Now James, he gets the puck, circling back behind the net. James now controlling it well. Over to Phillips. Phillips now looking across. Over to Fraser, to McEwen. McEwen to Fraser. Fraser bringing it in. That just skipped ahead of him now. Phillips now. That's stripped from him. McEwen gets it back. Looks it forward. Now Western with the puck again. Western looking to bring it out. 93 with some good skating. Nice move between his legs. Looked like there could have been a penalty there, but we got lucky on that one. Here comes James now carrying it out. James is deciding to carry inside the blue line. He's looking to pass that in front. And he does. Deflection by Marshall. There's Howitt now getting it in. Howitt and Marshall fighting for it with McEwen. Howitt now with the puck. He flips it behind the net. McEwen now. Back to Marshall. That's flipped up by Western. Western now with the shot. Directed into the corner by Morash. Here comes McEwen. That's kept in by Western now. That's Corbett now. Trying to win there. Here comes Howitt. Howitt up to McEwen. McEwen now skating up with it. McEwen now putting it back to defense, but that's intercepted. Here comes Western coming up. That's broken up by Corbett. Toombs forechecking with Fraser. Western's up by them. Corbett keeping him to the outside. Trivers fires it into the corner. Here comes Trivers now with the puck. And here's Corbett up the boards, the Toombs. McDonald now going up the ice. McDonald. Toombs now with it. Toombs trying to work it around. Toombs with the puck again. Toombs puts it back in the corner to Fraser. Fraser now looking to pass it out to Vermont. Vermont with the shot. Good try there. McDonald trying to get a handle on it in front of the net. So we've got the Howitt Carter Surratt line on with Vermont and Martin. Howitt wins it back to Martin. Martin with the shot. That's in. It was a save. Vermont now with his shot. Down low. Oh, Surratt almost put that one in. Up the boards. He was looking for the defense, but the defense had pinched into the slot area. Martin now. Goes across to Carter. Carter up. Looking for Howitt. That's intercepted. Carter again. Surratt now on him. That's put up the side. Western coming over the line. And Vermont is on him. Martin now gets it behind the net. Over to Corbett. Corbett trying to get that And he does, just gets it out. But there's another penalty call against Western for tripping. Matrix, another chance at a power play. See if they can get their first goal of the game with 7 minutes and 40 seconds left in the second period. So we've got Phillips and James out with Toombs, Fraser, and McDonald looking to set it up on the power play. And that's one back to James. James now taking his time, putting it down deep in the corner. That's over to McDonald. McDonald now with it. Western checking hard. They flip it up. James tries to keep that in, just snuck by him. Down the ice. It's a foot race. Phillips, though, is right on him. Phillips coming out with the puck. Down the corner. Phillips now looking across. He passes it over to Fraser. Fraser checked there at the line by the Western player. They dump it deep in the zone. Just past James. Phillips now with the puck again. Phillips fires that across to Toombs. Toombs now. That was intercepted. He tried to go across to McDonald. Here comes James and Fraser with the puck. James with a good move up there. Passes it over to McDonald. Just hopped over his stick. Western tries to fire it down. That's back to Phillips. Phillips now will pass that to James. James now looking across again. And Fraser has that. Fraser skating it in. Trying to get a shot away. And Western just clears it out of the zone again. Forwards are changing up on this power play. James to Toombs to Phillips. They get that one deep, but Western fires it down again. James coming back for that one. Morass passes it to James. James across to Marshall. Marshall just loses that. And James is there to turn Hudaway in front of the net. Over to McEwen now. McEwen carrying it up. McEwen skating it in. McEwen now. Shot on net. Marshall's looking for the rebound. McEwen. It's back to Trivers on the point. Trivers just lost that one. And Western comes out with the puck. Here we have Corbett at the line. McEwen back with the back check. Corbett now flips that one up, looking for Trivers. That one's out to the line now. That one's flipped back in to Corbett. He circles around looking for McEwen. That's just by him. There's Marshall now to the boards to Howitt. Howitt now jumping in, looking for someone in front. Trivers now in behind the net. And that's over to McEwen. McEwen out front just past Corbett now with it. Backhand, looking for the shot. The rebound was there, but having a hard time getting the bounces. Going our way for the Matrix now. Corbett steers that shot wide of the net. Trivers puts it around the boards. Over to Surrett. Surrett looking to put it up. Western comes away with the puck there. Corbett checks him. Shot at the side of the net there by the Western player. Here comes Surrett now with the puck. He passes it over to Corbett. Corbett tries to backhand it to McEwen. Can't quite get it over. Fraser in, and that will be offside. So, 4 minutes, 31 left in the second period. Score still 2-0 Western. Matrix looking to get on the board. Western down to Martin. Martin now across to Surrett. Surrett with the puck. Looking to get it deep. Checked by two Western players. Western now deep in their own zone. Fraser forechecking just past Surrett. Now Vermont comes in. He keeps it in there. Here's Surrett tried to backhand that out front. Western intercepted. Western now trickling in front of their own net. Western passes that up. Vermont is there to break that one up though. Here comes Surrett now. Oh! Just loses it. I think he needs a new stick. I don't know about that one. Right. Here we go. Vermont clears that one in front of it. Here comes Howard. Howard over to Toombs. Toombs to Howitt, and Howitt puts that just up over the shoulder of the goaltender. And of course, I did not quite have the camera turned all the way. Apologies to those watching at home. I got too excited here in the stands. But it was a beautiful play there. If I'm not mistaken, that was Toombs to Howitt, and Howitt just got that up over the blocker shoulder of the goaltender. Toombs, Howitt, and McDonald out here with James and Phillips. Western going up the side. Howitt now on him and Toombs. Puck back to James. James over to Howitt. Howitt controlling the puck well, getting it in deep. Howitt here, battling in the corner. Toombs in to help him. Toombs and Howitt, the puck gets out. Western trying to make a break. Phillips is back on him. Western into the side. Shot on net, easily handled by Moran. Matrix defense doing a great job of keeping the Western Warriors to the outside on those rushes. But it's great to see that Matrix are now on the board. With a goal. Howitt in deep. Corbett to Fraser. Fraser carrying that puck up. Fraser now. Almost lost it there. Fraser puts it in deep. Over to McEwen. McEwen gets that now. McEwen back to Fraser. Fraser to McEwen. McEwen now looking. Back to defense. That's Corbett. Corbett with the shot. And it's a breakaway. Here we go. Rivers came back hard. And they managed. They came back. That was good. Shot over the net. Here's Western. Oh, still with possession. Marshall chasing him. Fraser will take another penalty for tripping this time. So, Fraser will head to the box for his second penalty of the game, this time for tripping. He's playing hard out there, so that happens sometimes. They're going to change him up here as penalty kill for the Matrix. We've got Vermont, Martin, Carter, and Howell on the penalty kill. Howitt wins the draw. Here's Martin with the puck. That just makes it past the Western defense down the ice. Carter forechecking. The Western player hears footsteps, but he fires it along the boards. Howitt to Vermont. That's out past him. Martin with the puck now. Martin turns and fires it out. That was a delayed offside. Vermont over to Howitt. Howitt now fires that off the glass and down the ice. Western looking to get something going on their power play, but the Matrix penalty kill shutting them down. Vermont again flips that. Toombs out there now. And the Matrix forced the Western offside the game. 1 minute, 20 seconds left in the penalty to Fraser. 1 minute and 25 seconds left in the second period. Toombs puts that up left side. Donald chasing him. And it was offside again. Donald checking him. Donald with the puck. He fires that one deep. As the Matrix look to kill the rest of this penalty. Less than a minute left in the penalty. Here's Toombs with the puck. Toombs now. He's carrying it into the corner. Tries to carry it back behind the net. He's still mixing it up in there. Western back behind their own net. Toombs still forechecking. Western working around the other side. Trying to move it up. Here they come. James now keeping him to the outside. Good job. Post that away, but it's back to the defense. Defense with a shot that makes it through. But Morass is on that. Settles it down. Oh. That was a little late after the play. And the Western player and James were both head to the box. A little scuffle in front of the net after that play. Coincidental minors. So that leaves Matrix still on the penalty kill for 26 seconds. 26 seconds left in the first penalty. The referee considering a couple things there. Little input from the Matrix bench. So Howitt now winning the draw. Back to Corbett. Corbett battling in there. Corbett up to Howitt. Howitt now looking to move it out. Howitt, here he goes, carrying it in over the line. Howitt with the only goal of the game for the Matrix so far. Has it deep. That was Marshall in checking. Here comes Western with the puck. Rivers versus Hutt. Over to Marshall. Good save by Morass at the buzzer here. So, end of the second period. 2-1 for the Western Warriors versus the Mid-Isle Matrix. And it's been a hard-fought game. Coach Kelly having a little word with Morass. A little pep talk, I'd say. Here, 15 minutes on the clock. Ready to start the third period. What, did you think it was too short or what? All right. Start of the third period. Vermont and Matrix on the defense for the Matrix with McDonald, Howitt, and Toombs up front. Western wins that draw. Back to their defense. Western up the boards. Arsenal flips it in. Vermont on him though. Back to Howitt. Howitt for Toombs. Western defense pushing hard to keep that in. Vermont though digging. Vermont comes out with the puck. Vermont now back behind his own net. That's up to McDonald. McDonald now. And Martin get that puck out of there. Here comes Fraser. Fraser now looking to get a shot. And he almost does from his belly. He draws the penalty though. That's a tripping call. So Fraser, fresh out of the box, draws another penalty against Western Warriors. So here comes the Matrix power play. Fraser at center. Carter on the right wing. McEwen on the left wing. Rivers and Corbett on defense. Seconds left. Here's Fraser in front. Just kind of Rivers trying to shoot that in. Western now behind the net. Fires that out. Rivers bats it down. Western is there though to clear it down the ice. Corbett now back. He fires that along the boards. Looking for Carter. Carter with the puck. Carter now looking across to McEwen. McEwen now stops at the line, gets that across, so Carter still has it. Carter carrying it in. Carter with a shot, rebound just past the reach of McEwen. Trivers tried to keep that in. Here comes Trivers now, over to McEwen. That shot is wide. Trivers in now on the side. Trivers getting it deep, controlling the puck. Trivers fires one. High shot on the goalie. There, good battle in there by Carter. Carter trying to get it out front. That's frozen at the side of the net. And Phillips and James coming out for defense. And Howitt, McDonald, and Marshall coming out for the forwards with 1 minute, 2 seconds left in the power play. Phillips now getting that one deep. Over to McDonald. McDonald battling down low with Howitt. Howitt gets that in front. Phillips back to James. James now into Marshall. Marshall puts that in front just off, and there's turns around. McDonald fires it on net, and I think there was a rebound, and Howitt jumped on that and buries it, I believe. Did Howitt get that? So I think. So that okay. So that was Howitt with his second goal of the game. Got his stick on that rebound and got the shot off really quick to put another one by the Warriors goalie. Power play goal. Even strength now. Let me just adjust the score. Two apiece. Fraser, Toombs, Western coming out. Toombs on him. Toombs with the puck. Toombs slips it out of the boards. Just over the line. Western trying to come back in. Fraser on him. Fraser with the puck now. Fraser over to Phillips. Phillips back to Fraser. Just past him. Western now. That's intercepted by Toombs. That's offside as Fraser was still trying to get out of the zone. The matrix will change with Vermont and Martin back on defense. Surratt, Howitt, and McEwen up forward. Howitt to McEwen. Western now. Vermont over to Martin. Martin here, looking. Martin tries to find Surratt. Surratt now with the puck. Hutt bringing it in for the Western Warriors. Vermont's on him, but he gets it behind the net. Hutt now trying to get in front. He does. Great save by Morash. Two great saves by Morash. And he covers it up to freeze the puck. Good job by Morash there. Keep the score. Tied at 2 with 12 minutes, 5 seconds left in the third period. Howitt now. Back to the Western defense. Howitt wins that puck. Coming up with it. Battling along the boards are McEwen and Howitt. Western came out with the puck. There's Hutt again. Vermont back. And a good job coming back by Surratt as well. Good back check. Here comes McEwen. McEwen. Up to Martin. Martin taking it down the right side. Martin with the move back inside. He's upended. Here comes Fraser. Getting it deep. Martin's still there. Martin with the puck. Puts it behind the net. Skating for it. Over to Trivers. Trivers back behind the net to Fraser now. Fraser battling for it. Fraser now with it. Gets it out front to McEwen. McEwen with the puck. McEwen behind the net. Trying to get it out. Back to Corbett on defense. Corbett fires that one deep. Back to McEwen in the corner. McEwen now looking. He fires it to the other corner. Corbett jumping in. That knocked off his stick as Toombs keeps it in along the boards. Back to McEwen. Lost the puck. Here comes Western out with the puck. Trivers keeping him to the outside, but lost him on the inside move, but Corbett was there. Trivers chasing him up to Marshall off the boards. Oh, over to McDonald. They get it out. Toombs gets it out. Adams fires it deep for the Warriors. Around the net. Trivers back for that one. Trivers now looking. He fires it back over to Corbett. Corbett moves it back over to Trivers. Trivers now just has to flip that one out. Thought he might see McDonald, but I was way ahead of him. Western bringing in. Toombs is on him though. Trivers with the puck along the boards. Nobody there. Down low. Here's Trivers now with the puck. Trivers pass up to McDonald. McDonald one-on-one. Here we go. McDonald in. Turns around. Looking for someone. Fires it across to Marshall. Marshall with the shot. Just wide of the net. Toombs is there. Tries to get it out front. Toombs flips it. Out in front again. Here we go. Trivers keeps that one in. Trivers now in the corner. Trivers looking to keep that puck. And he does. Trivers now in the corner. Firing it back behind the net to Marshall. Marshall trying to get that in front. Western takes that though. Fires it down the ice. Here comes James now. Delayed penalty to Western. They're calling off Morash. Here's Marshall now. Marshall up to McDonald. McDonald across to Carter. Carter tries to fire it. Here we go. Here's McDonald to Phillips. Phillips, big shot. That was tipped. Carter now. And it's whistled down. Penalty to Western Warriors. With 8:47 left in the third period. So we have another power play for the Matrix. Fraser, Surratt, and McEwen up front with James and Phillips on defense. Fraser goes forward with that. Western now tries to fire it out. James keeps it in, but just off the stick. Oh no, Phillips fell. But Western has it. They haven't cleared it down yet. They're battling for it. Over to Phillips. Phillips, good pass to Surratt. Surratt now streaking in from the left wing, looking for the shot. Fires it just wide of the net. Western clears it in behind the net. Western now trying to clear it. Just past Phillips and down the ice. Rash stopping the puck behind the net for James. James will set up this power play to McEwen now. McEwen up to Fraser. Fraser carrying it in. Fraser cutting to the net with a shot. He made no mistake about that one. Put it up over the shoulder of the Western Warriors goaltender. To put the Matrix up 3-2 here with 7:55 left in this third period. That was a nice passing play. Moving it up to Fraser, who made it around the defenseman and put that puck right upstairs. Martin looking for McDonald. Back to Martin. Martin looks for Toombs just ahead of him. Western now off the boards to Howitt. Over to Vermont. Vermont over to Toombs. Toombs now with McDonald just over. And here comes Western back out of the zone. Martin chasing him down. And he forces him to the corner. Back to defense. But McDonald was there over to Toombs. Toombs now. He's still got the puck. Toombs now at the side with the shot. That's blocked by Western. Here comes Western back out. Marshall now takes the puck from him. Gets cross-checked from behind. It looks like Marshall will get a penalty. Marshall takes a penalty for roughing. Corbett and Trivers out there on defense with Fraser and Carter trying to kill this penalty now. It's Trivers in the corner. Working to freeze that along the boards. He does. Freezing it, kill this penalty. Doing a good job. Nobody can move him off the puck. They're fighting for it. They're fighting for it. Trivers is standing hard though. Draws the whistle. Great job. Knocked about 10-15 seconds off that penalty. Fraser looking to win the draw. They're battling for it. Western with the draw. Western circling back. Corbett on him, no. Just past Carter's skate over to the Western defense. Western now working it in. Shot on net. Good save by Morash. Trivers in the corner now. Trivers trying to fight off two of them. Chasing around. He gets a stick on the puck. Trivers coming out with the puck now. Fires it down the ice. Going for a change. Fraser in forechecking on the penalty kill for the Matrix. Western breaking out. Fraser coming back. Here comes Western again. Shot. Moratz is there for the save. 2 saves, 3 saves. James battling hard. Here comes Fraser with the puck. Fraser now along the boards. Battling with the Western player. Western comes out with it. Behind the net. To Howitt. Howitt now. Trying to get that puck out. Western takes it from him. Back across. Backhand. Saved by Morash. James with the puck now. He's freezing it in the corner. Western got that away from him. Over to Howitt. Howitt backs that one down the ice. 12 seconds left in the penalty. To Marshall. Here's Western. Coming out with the puck. McEwen is on him though. McEwen still with the puck. Got a shot just past the net. McEwen now. In behind. McEwen. He's freezing the puck down deep in the Western zone. Toombs with it. Just stripped off Toombs. Batted that back again. There's McEwen into Toombs. Back to Vermont. Vermont now puts that one deep to Toombs. Over to McEwen. Back to Vermont. And there's McEwen. Battling that one deep. Here comes Western trying to get that puck out. McDonald is on him though. Back in the corner. Here comes McEwen. Western now behind their own net. Western up the boards. McEwen keeps that in. There's Toombs now. Toombs with the long shot. That one's wide of the net. McDonald now flips that in over to Toombs. Oh, he lost an edge. Here comes Western out with the puck. Western now skating that puck up the ice. McDonald chasing him down. Martin is on him. He stops it with the puck in his skates. Trying to get that one out. Western keeps it in. Western deep. Martin now looking for that puck. Just poked away from him. Nice shot, but a nice save by Morash. There's Martin now coming out with the puck. Martin up the boards. Checked by Western, but he bats that puck away. Here comes Western in. Howitt plugging him. Puts that in the Western with Martin. There's Toombs now. Toombs fires that one down the ice. Even strength, that'll be an icing, but I'll give a chance for Matrix to complete their line change. Get a couple of new defense out there and regroup. 5-on-5 now with 3 minutes and 13 seconds left in the third period. The score is 3-2 for the Mid-Isle Matrix. Howitt wins the draw. Now Trivers with it behind the net. Trivers along the boards. Marshall. He stopped at the line. Back in deep to Corbett. Corbett along the boards. Over to Carter. Carter chips it by and out the zone. Now it's deep in the Western end. It's Western circles behind their own net. Western now up off the boards. Trivers fires that one deep now. Howitt going to battle in for that one. Howitt with the puck. He wins the battle. Trying to get that one out. Corbett's going to keep that in. Puts it into the corner. Carter now. Carter along the boards. Puts that one behind the net. Western trying to get that out. Corbett checks him. Keeping the puck in. Here comes Howitt over to Marshall. Marshall just fires that one wide. That one's over. Corbett keeps that one in. Long shot. That one was high, but the Western goaltender got a glove on it. We've got Phillips and James out on defense with Surratt, Fraser, and McEwen up front. Fraser now. McEwen trying to get that puck back. Western clearing the zone. Surratt on him though. That puck goes out to center. Western bringing it up. Fraser on him. Fraser battling with him. That's back to Surratt now trying to get the puck with him. James directs the puck into the corner. It's back behind the matrix net though. Here's Western with it. Western circling around. Fires. Morass is right there. The Western player complaining about the treatment he's getting in front of the net, but the referee telling him, don't go after the goalie when he saves the puck and they won't hit you. I think that's pretty much how the conversation went. Fraser now battling with Hutz to McEwen. McEwen carrying that puck out, going wide. McEwen now getting it into the Western Warriors' end. Puck stripped from him, but Surratt stops him behind the net. Oh no. And an unlucky penalty, it looks like, coming up against Sam Surratt. Just got his stick tangled up in the Western Warriors skates. That darn stick needs a new stick. Oh, that was an unlucky penalty there. Howitt taking the face off. Martin and Vermont on defense. And McDonald and Howitt up front. Howitt intercepts that pass and gets it down the ice. The Western goaltender has left the net. And that will be a too many men call. The referee blew the whistle, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Looks like that was a too many men call against the Western Warriors as they tried to pull their goaltender with 1 minute 15 seconds left in this game. The Western coach having a little discussion with the referee. The referee saying, no, you said I counted seven men on the ice. Number 3, Hutt. The Western will go to the box. We've got Martin and Vermont with Howitt and McDonald out there for the Matrix. And I think we're looking at 4-on-4 hockey, if I count right. That's one back cleanly to Martin. Martin with the shot to Howitt. Howitt a good shot on that. Howitt now getting that into the corner. Western bringing it around. McDonald keeps that in. McDonald and Howitt battling. Howitt with it now over to McDonald. McDonald now back to the defense to Vermont. Vermont trying to keep that in. Western clears the zone. McDonald's right on him. McDonald with the puck. Battling hard now, Howitt. McDonald. We've got, it'll be 4-on-4 hockey for the rest of the game. 33 seconds left in the game. Here comes McDonald now. McDonald coming in, looking, Shot on net. Oh, and that was misplayed by the Western Warriors goaltender. And that will be the fourth goal of the game for the Matrix with 22.7 seconds left in the third period.
Good job,
So, score Matrix 4, Western 2, 22.7 left in the game. And it looks like we're going to see some 4-on-4 hockey for the next 22 seconds. Western wins the draw. Carter's on him though. Carter now battling along the boards with Toombs. Toombs with the puck. Toombs now circles around back. Toombs trying to get through. That puck was stripped from him. Here comes Western. Carter's there though. Now Trivers with the puck up to Toombs. Toombs is stopped along the boards. Western now looking to fire the puck. A little battle along the front of the bench there. But the game ends. Mid-Isle Matrix 4, Western Warriors 2, here in beautiful Evangeline at the Rec Center. And the fans aren't exactly going wild, but the Matrix are very happy to pull out a win after being down 1-0 in the first period. For their first regular season win of the season, right? Yeah. Thank you for watching. Have a great